I promise every video will not be Batman VPX. It's just a new game that came out, and I'm looking to play it, learn a bit about it, set some good scores on it, so then when I have people over, they're not going and taking out my high scores, because that bugs me. So, a couple updates from yesterday. You can notice, where's my finger here? Right there. So, because I did not have the latest, let me just turn the sound down here. So because I did not have the latest pinup player, I think it was, I'm not sure. Anyways, I updated it. And what that did was allowed the overlays to be seen. So I can now see, where's my finger at? I can now see what ball I'm on, which was my complaint yesterday, and I can see what my score is, which was my other complaint. So those were two of the things that I found out. That was just my dumb fault. Again, new table. It's using new software, top of the line stuff, so some things you have to update on your own. Yeah, I have not set up the DOF yet, so some people might be wondering, well, what's the point of having these lights if they're not flashing and the shaker motor's not going off? I just have not updated the DOF software yet to include this table, so that's the reason why those are off. That's a quick and easy fix, just haven't done it yet. Yeah, so I'm going to go through. My high score now is, I think, 660 million, somewhere around there. So pretty much I'm just going to keep playing this game until I can get to 1 billion points. That's my goal. I know one of the beta testers, Rick, he's at 8 billion or something silly like that. I don't plan on getting there anytime soon. He's probably got hundreds, if not thousands, of games under his belt. Yeah, so basically, we're going to start streaming. We're going to start playing. Learn some new things. Again, I have not really gone over the rules yet, which is heavily recommended for this table just because it's such a deep dive of a table. You could probably own it for who knows how long and not touch everything that's on it. So figuring out what to do and what gets you the most points is definitely the easiest way to get your high scores. But kind of excited to just learn it as I go. There's some new things I figured out, which I'm going to share with you folks. I think that's about it. I think that's it. I'm going to turn the volume back up. I'm running this off Bluetooth, so I don't have my surround sound feedback yet set up on here because of the shortage of data and audio parts at the moment. So I'm just running it through my Bluetooth speaker, which is doing a pretty good job. Obviously, I lose all the tactile feedback of the surround sound feedback, but for now, it's getting the job done. Just put that on top of the back glass. We are ready to go. I'm hoping I'm not standing right in the middle of the stream. That would be not good. But I can't see what I'm streaming while I'm playing.
Player 2.
Oh, and the other thing I did was, so I found out that the fire button is normally set up for your fire button on your apron, but I did figure out how to map it to my plunger auto fire button. So now I can do things like I can get the gadgets to work, which I was right. It's like having having your troll bombs and stuff like that. What else did I get going? You can also hit enter when you're selecting the villains and stuff like that. If I start having a really bad game, then I'll probably just kind of go through some of the tutorial stuff that I figured out. Whereas now I'm trying to legitimately get some scores going. Garbage. The out lanes is where I end up dropping the majority of my balls. Let's see if you can see it on here. You might be able to. Where am I? Over here. What's really cool with the apron cards, those are actually from the 1960... Well, this is Batman66. I'm going to say that the flips came out sometime after that because they obviously needed some of the series to go through, but my dad collected those, so I have all the Batman flips. So the cards there, those actually change all the time, which is neat. Every time you start a new game, it's got a new Batman flip on there. So if anyone actually had those and remembers those, they're really cool. On the backs of the cards, they had information. Some of them had puzzles, so you could collect a certain amount of cards, and then you could collage them together and do a larger mosaic. I'm not sure if I have them in my head. If I do, I'll try try and throw them up on a stream at some point. So far, 2 absolutely brutal first balls. And I wasn't even worried about the skill shot there. There's some neat things you can do with the skill shots as well. You can light gadgets off the super skill shot. You can automatically start one of the villains. That's going to go right down the middle. Good grief.
Player 2.
There goes Commissioner Gordon. And this. Holy smokes. Doing my best not to cuss too much on stream. Me playing pinball is usually not good for that. I swear quite a bit when I play, especially if I'm playing very terribly, which I'm doing right now. Now we can light Joker. Hit Commissioner Gordon though. That should. There's one. Right down the middle. So when you hit that Commissioner Gordon, I don't know the exact things, but every time you hit that, it also it increases the bonus on the bat phone hurry up. I think I heard that if you hit it a certain amount of times, maybe like 2 or 3 times, it increases the playfield multiplier. Which I've learned is fairly huge in this game. So when you catch the catch a bad guy, it'll say, hey, do you want to collect, 5 million, 10 million points, whatever it is. So for those, if you have the multipliers going in, you've got a 6x table multiplier. Oh, we're gonna play another game. That's how you can really bump up your scores, because you get, $6 million, 6 million points, and then have a multiplier of, 2 to 6x on that. Okay, so that was absolutely terrible. I would say my average game is generally around, maybe not average. A normal game for me is around 100 million now. So to get 7 million, that was just absolutely brutal. Okay. Let's go with the Riddler. I have no idea if it's a good strategy, but basically what I try to do is get everyone close to lighting. So I've got 1 shot left on Riddler, I've got 1 shot left on Joker, try and hit Catwoman, not hit Joker and Riddler. You see the bat phone's lit, so let's try and hit the multiplier on the bat phone by hitting Commissioner Gordon here. And this. There it is. I believe what I'm doing, I'm hitting both flippers at the same time. It seems to skip all the bonus points or showing it. Sometimes it's neat to look at that. There's a penguin. There's a Joker. Now Joker's flashing. I might have had 2 shots on Joker before. Here's a Riddler shot. See if we can hit Catwoman. That's going right down the hole. Let's see if it's what I heard.
Player 1, you're up.
So I'm hitting the right flipper button. This is showing the criminals at the start, but you can get each criminal, I believe, 3 times. So you can start different modes, like you can start the game off on a different mode. But that did not work. I have to figure out how to do that. Hit the bat phone. Let's try a backhand into it. Oh, what was that?
Player 2.
So I think the key to my success is not going to be trying for specific shots. I'm obviously not good enough. Let's just go straight for bat phone. Completely. Alright, so now I've lit penguin. See if I can catch it. Perfect. So in this mode, it's saying catch all the umbrellas. So on the actual playfield, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 umbrellas. So you have 5 shots to hit to clear Joker. Basically, every time the crane arm is over top, you're gonna want to hit it. I got that one while it was moving, so that didn't actually count for anything. Now wait till it moves. Let's see if I can get that guy. Of course, I did not.
To the bat
So I
phone.
can hit from the right. We got the 1. Oh, let's see. Did I get that one? I did. There's 2 of 5. Okay, so pretty easy. Wow, hitting this Catwoman is crazy. Don't move. Of course. Get it. Oh, there's ball unlocked. Skill shot. Get it. There it is. Last one. Should move, so I don't have time to aim. Second ball locked. 1 hit away from a gadget. So if I were to get a gadget now, I could use that to clear my last hit on the Joker, or sorry, not the Joker, the Penguin umbrellas. Let's see, backhand right into it. Now I just need to hit Super Jackpot, that'll put Penguin in jail. Getting 2 criminals in jail of different types, so you can't get Penguin twice. Just see if I can get him here. Backhand into Super Jackpot, not even close. Yeah, it's there. Now, multi-ball.
Shall we run?
Anyways, 2 different criminals in jail. That's what lights the, or lights and extra wall. There's a couple different ways to get extra walls. Well, there goes my multi-ball. That's good. Odyssey still on. Get Super Jackpot. I think I'm just trying to keep the balls alive at this point. Not anything specific. And absolutely brutal. So if you're like me, generally when you're on multi-ball, as soon as you drop a ball, you lose focus and all the balls drain at the same time.
Player 1.
Let's see what we got here. Alright, what am I trying to lay here? What am I trying to lay? Try for commissioner. Not even close. There it is. And I'll hit the phone before we die. Penguin again. Oh, wow, save it. One. Wow. Hit my gadget. So I think I just hit playfield multiplier times 2. I'm not exactly sure how I did it. Ah.
Player 2.
Last ball. Hopefully, I can get another guy in jail, hit the extra ball. I guess the first thing I have to do is get my first guy in jail. I believe I'm just, there we go. I'm just taking the points. At this point, you see TV's lit, that's going to get me a secondary fudge and a gadget. So, didn't break 100 on that one.
Player 2.
Try that again. Okay, so now let's see before we start. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to go Riddler, and then I'm going to hit the left. Ring around the Riddler.
Player 1. You're up.
2 parts, let's do that one. Joker, surfs up Joker. Alright, this is good. Okay, so you hit the right flipper to highlight the criminal you want, and then with the left flipper, then you select which mode you want to start it on. So now when I hit Joker and things like that, technically I'm playing a different scene. I'm not sure if the shots are different, or if you just have to do more of the same shot. I don't know if it's worth more points. So what I should have done is change the penguin, because I don't enjoy that train one very much. New. Got it. Let's see what I gotta do. Give me time to catch? Probably not. Try to catch the ball. Shoot for back cage.
Back cage.
Wow, right down the middle. So on this one, I'm going to change the penguin.
Player 2.
A beastly hot day in Gotham City, where indeed, for a metropolis which generally enjoys perfect weather.
This has something to do with Batgirl, so we'll see if I can get the penguin. Penguin cave to get that one. Commissioner Batphone. Let's go Batphone. Sounds like Joker music. No, that's the Penguin. So whatever I'm doing something different for the Penguin. Good grief. Or was that the Joker? Joker music, but Penguin was flashing, but so was the Joker, so I'm not sure.
Player 1.
Well, there's Joker and Batman surfing. I'm sure that's directly straight from the comics. Focus on the gadgets, top lanes. See that I got. Super jackpot is lit. Get it. Damn it.
Player 2.
The only thing I'm good at is skill shots. Because it takes no talent whatsoever. 3 down. Okay, so Joker's lit. So it was Joker, not Penguin. Wow. Wow.
Player 1.
Let's see if I can at least finish Joker. That's gonna be it. Okay. I'm gonna collect the points because.
Your white dot Joker. A villain behind.
Joker behind bars. Alright. See what I got here. Penguin would be awesome. Who is lit? Penguin. Choose the Batphone. Batphone shot. No, it's not. Choose the Batphone. There it is. Alright, let's see what I have to do. Complete catch apps. I guess I'm on Catman. I thought I was on Penguin. Do I have any gadgets? No, I don't. There's a gadget. Okay.
Ball 1 locked.
So, I'm gonna hit the gadget and see what happens. It'd be awesome if you killed my whole ramp.
No wonder you had me collect all those bad badges.
No, 1 ramp out of 6 is what that clears for me.
Look, Catman's going to the mom's dressing room.
I would probably suggest if you're better at clearing a certain ramp to the left versus the right, and that's one right in the middle, I would wait and use that gadget after you cleared one side, so then at least you hit your bad side with the gadget. I'm way better hitting the left ramp. It's basically useless.
Player 2.
Wasted gadget.
Excellent.
Alright. Joker. Alright. So. +1 ball to multiples. So 10 multiples. Okay. So I've heard you don't ever play this one, but it's a multi-ball, so I thought I would play it. I don't know if the guy was joking. This is Mystery Pinball 3000. Mystery Pinball Theater 3000. And that might be the end of... No? The multiple's still going. See what kind of points we can get off.
Just a few seconds left, Batman. And there's no way out.
Probably supposed to do something specific. I have no idea what I was supposed to do.
Stay right where you are, Robin. Don't make moves.
Fudge! Shame total 0. So all that work, I got 0 points out of it. Might be an all or nothing type of thing. This high score is probably just... Oh, shame was 0. I can't see that being the high score, but... Joker 104 champion. Oh, it's because I played a new video modes. So to ensure your friends do not get the high scores, make sure you play all the different video modes, or else they could just play it the first time they're putting up their high scores. And you can't have that happen.
Player 2.
Gotham City. Metropolis
Alright,
of
let's see.
wonders.
4 new video modes, or at least I think I played the 6th one, but for the most part new. Try and get one of each. Here's the Riddler shot. Catwoman. Well, that was Joker. Penguin. Joker. Starting Joker. If I can hit the back one. Catch. Oh, son of a... And my pup pack just quit on me. Bam. Bam. Alright, I don't know if that's a bug or if that's my problem. But let's restart. VPX. Wonder if I'm gonna have to reboot the computer now. Batman66. So I don't have this one installed on the front end yet, which is just why I'm going through VPX. And I have a sneaking suspicion Pinup probably crashed and won't load when I do this. I think it's going to have to reboot. Which I'm sure is just absolutely amazing for live video, watching this. I think Pinball X is going to start up on me, which I don't want. So I need to look in to find out why Pinup Player crashed. So I think that's happened twice now since I updated Pinup Player. But I don't know. Part of Joy's owning a VPN is doing all the bug testing on hundreds of
Player
tables
two.
I put installed.
Wednesday afternoon.
You probably can't see it, but again, that card changed. Batman in action, punching somebody in the face. Didn't change my scenes, but that's okay. Oh my goodness.
Player two.
On a cold evening in Gotham City.
I like these TVs. So I believe lighting the 3 TVs over there is what gets you. I think lighting the 3 TVs on this side is what lights up the TV logo there. Shooting the left orbit, then that lights the TV mode where you can select the different secondary villains. I believe that's how that gets done. And then here you can see that you've got multiple TV sets here too. So you can be running multiple modes at the same time. You can actually, son of a, you You can actually switch the channels. I haven't figured out how to do that yet, but you could be in the middle of doing penguin mode and then you could flip over into a different mode, So I don't know if that's beneficial. For example, if you were with Shane and he's on a multi-ball, I don't know if you can flip over to the to a different scene. I'm just gonna change this guy. That'd be pretty cool if then all of a sudden you've got a multi-ball going to the penguin mode. I don't know if that's how it works for sure, but I do know that you can change channels and work on different things at the same time. Or not at the same time, but you can swap between them, I should say. If that's good enough, I'd love to be able to test that. Oh. Could be wrong, but I thought it changed this to back row. Unless I'm on. Not on the one. It's all two. Oh my goodness.
Player 2.
There's that droning sound when I lose a ball, and I don't know what that is, but I'm trying to get rid of that. Alright. Penguin again. Wow, that was lots of fun. I don't think we're breaking $1 billion today.
Player
I
1.
don't know if we're going to be breaking 2 million. 200 million.
Excellent.
In the script, you can change it so that you play a 5-ball game versus a 3-ball. So if you ever wanted to get to some of those different modes, you can switch it, make the game a bit easier. You can do things like flattening out your playfield and stuff too, but that takes a lot of fun out of
Player
it.
2.
Did you hit it hard enough to register? Take a second, TV. I don't know if anything happens if you get in there. That's where the penguin crane comes from. I'm not sure if that's a target that you can hit when the penguin crane is out. It'd be pretty cool if that was a jackpot of some sort. I'm wondering if there's a way that you can nudge the ball when it's up there so that it doesn't drop straight down. Let's play one more game.
Player 2.
Another glorious morning in Gotham
Actually, 70
City.
points. We'll hit the skill shots. Get it? We did. That phone. I swear it told me the Riddler was up. So this is something that I thought was a glitch. Supposedly this happens a lot on the actual table, so they kind of kept it in there. But my ball went up in behind the turntable there, and it's not a locked ball, it's just stuck. Then you wait 20 seconds, it searches for the ball, the turntable spins, the ball falls out. Like such. I actually had that happen twice in one game where I ended up getting 2 balls up there. Neither ball can get unstuck. one of the balls ended up draining at some point with any of my game and I still had a ball on the table. But supposedly it's not a bug, they just wanted to create it as close to the original table as they could. Wow, that came down fast. And right at the out lane.
Player 2.
Another glorious
I would still say, at best, I might be averaging 5 minutes per game, maybe. And with that, you're really seeing like probably 5% of the game, maybe. I actually wonder how long it would take you to do everything that you need to do on this. If it's even possible, because it would be ridiculous scores. Completing all the different modes. Like I said, I think you have 2 per villain, so that's 8, and then there's probably at least 10 villains in the different seasons. I don't know. Yeah. There we go. Got it stuck again. So the good thing is, gives you 20 seconds. You can go and get a beer. What am I even shooting for? Shoot the bad ones. God, the outlanes are killing me.
Player 1.
Very good.
Outlanes again. I'm sure it's exactly how the table's built, but if I had one complaint, it's the amount of balls that go out through the outlanes.
Player 2.
Like that. Like, it just seems... There's no skill involved that can help you save it, it's just... It is what it is. But, not here to complain. I just need to get better. And it probably doesn't happen as much. I'm sure it is 100% user error. Even though I think it's not. It's like a super skill shot or something. I don't know. Usually when I hit off the penguin umbrella, it usually goes right out one of the outlanes. So I'm sure there's probably a best angle to hit it at. Hit it on the tangent, and then there's less chance that it's going to go down the outlane. So obviously makes it a very, very skilled shot. The music in this game is awesome. Everything about this is just pretty darn incredible. There's no ROM. It's all just coding. I think they were saying that you're probably 26,000 lines of script, which is absolutely nuts. Actually like the TV. Down the middle. Don't outlane. If I just said outlane every time I went out the outlane, you guys would probably get sick of hearing it. That's where 99% of the balls go.
Player 1.
Got that. Awesome. Whoops! I'm gonna kick the camera. Maybe there's outlane. 1, 2, 3, 4. That was the last one, too. Right. I'm gonna play one more. and my goal is.
Player 2.
I'm not done yet. At any rate, my goal will be to get an extra ball. Just sending 2 guys to jail. Let's see if I can actually start multiple modes. Touch on the right. Touch on the right. Post pass. If I was this, normally I'm decent at post passes. What happens in this one, it just kind of bounces the ball a little bit. So I think you might have to actually hit it a little harder to get the post pass first. I was trying to get to the TV, start multiple modes, have 2 things going at once, and see if I can switch it. So, one of my players, I'm going to try and start multiple modes, and the other player, I'm going to try and beat 2 guys
Player
and
2.
show an extra ball.
Afternoon in Gotham City.
That's my goal. If it happens this game, great. If it doesn't,
Excellent.
then it doesn't. Spoiler alert, it probably does not. Okay, what am I doing? I'm trying to light. I could be wrong, but I believe, at least in my head, Joker and Riddler are probably the easiest. I think there's less shots involved. Oh, those suck. Well, those are 100% my fault. I hit it off the flipper right into
On a bright
the slingshot and straight down.
Player 2.
Another dazzling day in Gotham City.
That is just bad ball control. Is all that is. Jokers almost did it again. How do I actually beat Joker? Oh, I'm just gonna shoot some flashing lights. Oh, wow. That was almost brutal. Right up the middle. Trying to do purple lanes.
For the bad belt.
Just use the gadget. So that took away one of my shots I assume that I need. I'm going to try and hit this because I'm going to lock the ball in. There we go. Hit the Joker at the same time. Gets me another skill shot, which gets me another 800,000 or so. Whoops. No skill shot. Take the pop bumper points though. Count them in there. Try and hit the far left too. Stay down. Mystery is like the stroke of luck. Full bonus multipliers. That's amazing when you actually get them. I think it says I'm at 8x now. Out lanes. Out lanes.
Player 1.
Guilty, if that's you watching, let me know what your high scores are in Roller Coaster and Road Cup. And I'll see what I can do. Those are 2 tables I never play, so I don't even know how they work, but I have them. That's the one down the middle. Gun. Bum, bum. And then it gives me a target to shoot for.
Player 2.
So then I'm on Joker. Yes. Flash for shots. Right. Ball save. Or another outlane. Okay, left Catwoman. Ah,
Some sour note sugar, but it's time for us to make our own selection.
you know that left Catwoman there you can get with a back even. There it is. Got Super Jackpot. I'm taking points because I'm useless. If you want big points, you continue.
Behind bars, where he belongs.
Oops. Put my eye off the wall. And I'm trying to hit the left lane for the mystery. And also get some Riddler. Get there. I want Penguin. Let's see if that also gets me around Riddler's point. Or if it's gonna force me to go. No, now Catwoman's lit. Knocked down the middle. And it turns out being the Penguin. So I must be missing where the lights are changing there, but I thought I'd be fighting Catwoman. Turned out to be Penguin. Multiplier Terrier. Multiplier something something.
Player 1.
Excellent.
There we go. First bat phone. On ball 3. Do not think I will get an extra ball on this guy. Especially versus the Penguin. Outlanes every frickin' time.
Player 2.
Alright, Penguin. If I beat the Penguin,
To the bat pole.
then next to all. I get shoot for next to all.
Ball 2.
Okay, well this would be good to know if I can run multi-ball while shooting the Penguin. I'm sure you can. That's how a lot of games are. And potentially you can switch through the modes. Trying to catch it. Shoot.
Careful, Batman.
Oh, man, that's really gone. I don't think I can get him from the... That's it. Not terrible. Not just a bad miss. Hit it, not hard enough, obviously. Okay, backhand.
Not doing too well, all right. Careful.
Did I get that? No. Ah, do I try to post pass? Oh, just missed it. Now I hit multi-ball. Okay. Multi-ball is good because A, I can hit my super jackpot, put Penguin in jail, hit my left orbit. Not orbit. Oh, whatever it's called. Left or right. Yeah, it's an orbit. Hit the super. Hit the super. Hit the super. You got it? I think I got it. get in the super jack. Okay, that should put the penguin in jail. Unless you can't do that when you're on multi-ball.
Shall we run them?
Oh yeah, well there's the multi-ball. Just calm down. Okay, now I gotta hit my super jackpot. Get in there. Two shots away from multi-ball. Or, there's one. Extra ball over here. One shot, it's going straight down the ramp.
Brought to justice.
See if I can get it. Second chance. Fudge! Two shots at it. Missed both, just barely. Got a gadget, which is absolutely useless because I went down the drain. That was my extra ball. 166. Son of a gun. So, I think I'm going to end the stream. So basically what my thoughts are. I'm going to be playing some Batman66. One of my streams, it's going to be my road to 1 billion, which we can see as of today, I'm still 10%, 90% away from that goal. I've always wanted to do a new release day. So VPX, they're always updating tables and stuff like that. Either something with a major code update. It would have been great on my 120 hertz with RTX. There was some ray tracing on the new version. VPW? What are they called? There's a group that's putting out some new tables. Visual Pinball Warehouse, I think. I could be wrong on that, sorry guys. So they implemented ray tracing on the ball shadows on the newest version of Tales from the Crypt. So I did see it, I tried it out. I don't know if it's just as dramatic as I was expecting, but basically when I can see the ball rolling around here, you can see that the lights are obviously hitting the ball and casting shadows. So that, I believe, is the first time ray tracing has been introduced into a VPX table. So yeah, new updates. I want to try our new table releases. I want to do a day a week where I'm doing that. Either like a troubleshooting day, I thought might be of interest to customers, even with their own pinball machine or something like that. They say, hey, you know, how do I do this? How do I do that? How do I set up, you know, a 3-screen setup for a pup pack? Different things like that. How do I install new tables? Different things like that. Yeah, that's about it. At any rate, I'm not doing this to get super popular with it. It's mainly just to get me playing my tables more rather than just building machines, because I spend so much time building stuff. I don't have a lot of time to play it. I also want to be able to stream some of my arcade once I get my personal arcade built back up. Do some streams on there, look to get some high scores or play games that I haven't played in a long time, that type of thing. Yeah, but it's pretty easy. I'm finding the streaming thing pretty easily. I turn on my phone and I hit record. So realistically, I can probably do it 3 nights a week, 30, 40 minutes. Pins and spins, that was going to be my other one. So that was my original idea. Basically, I can't play music, but we can see I've got a pretty decent vinyl collection. So my goal was to kind of promote a record, and it's another way I don't know, maybe I can promote bands and stuff I like, even if I can't play the music. Like such, I am sure not too many people have heard of these guys. Choke, they are West Coast, are they Alberta, I believe. Small Man Records. Yeah, so they just released this. People with Punk Rock Records, and I've got their other album, Needless to Say, coming out. Some people might like it. Anyways, so my goal will be, hey, here's an album. I'm going to play that album while I'm playing. I'll probably stream for the entire time that album's on. Maybe I'll mention the track name as the track name changes or something like that, and then you can follow it along on Spotify or YouTube or something like that and listen to it at the same time. but I would have the game music going, and then in my ear, I would have the album streaming, and then I can talk about the album and talk about the pinball table at the same time. Anyways, so those are kind of my thoughts on the stream and what I want to do with it. Trying to do maybe something different than some other people are doing. I don't want it to be just gameplay because you can watch gameplay anywhere, play it yourself. I want to try and bring some entertainment to it, and that's obviously, who knows? We'll see what happens. That's it. As of now, I'm rambling, so I am going to stop the stream. Have a great day.